Hello everyone and welcome back to Love English. I'm your host Manoj and I'm thrilled to have you with me today. Today's episode is a topic close to my heart and it's something I get asked about all the time. How to get fluent in English without living in an English speaking country. You know, the idea of moving to an English speaking country to learn the language might seem like the ultimate solution, but it's not always practical or even necessary. Many of us don't have that opportunity, but fear not because in this episode, I'll explore some fantastic strategies and tips to help you become fluent in English no matter where you live in the world. Let's dive right in. To get fluent in English, you don't need to pack your bags and move halfway across the world. What you do need is determination, dedication, and a well thought out plan. Let's start with my first strategy. Number one is immerse yourself in English. Immersing yourself in the language is essential, even if you're not living in an English speaking country. You can do this in various ways. Movies and TV shows. Watching English language movies and TV shows is a fun way to improve your listening skills and vocabulary. Music. Listen to English songs and try to understand the lyrics. You can even sing along. It's a fantastic way to improve your pronunciation. Podcasts. There are so many great English podcasts out there, including this one. They cover a wide range of topics, so pick a few that interest you and start listening. Books and magazines. Reading in English, whether it's novels, magazines, or newspapers, is an excellent way to enhance your vocabulary and comprehension. Change your device's language settings. Set your smartphone, computer, and social media accounts to English. This constant exposure will help you pick up new words and phrases effortlessly. Language learning apps. In the digital age, language learning apps have become incredibly effective tools for mastering a new language. Apps like Duolingo, Babbel, and Rosetta Stone offer structured language courses that cater to different proficiency levels. They also make learning English engaging and interactive. Number third is online language exchange. There's no better way to learn a language than by speaking it. If you cannot practice with native speakers in your city, then internet is your best friend. Websites and apps like Tandem, HelloTalk, and Speaky connect language learners worldwide. You can chat, exchange voice messages, or even have video calls with native English speakers who want to learn your language in return. Number four is join English language clubs and meetups. Even if you are not in an English speaking country, you can often find local English language clubs or meetups. These gatherings offer a chance to meet like minded people, practice speaking English, and make friends who share your passion for the language. Number five, take online English courses. The internet is a treasure trove of online courses for every level of English proficiency. Websites like Coursera, edX, and Udemy offer a wide range of English courses for grammar and vocabulary to business English and academic writing. These courses often come with certificates which can be a valuable addition to your CV. Now that I've covered strategies to immerse yourself in English, let's talk about the importance of setting clear goals and creating a structured learning plan. And number six is set clear and achievable goals. Before you begin your language learning journey, it's crucial to set clear, achievable goals. These goals will keep you motivated and focused. For instance, you might set a goal to have a 10-minute conversation with a native English speaker within 3 months, or to be able to write a formal email in English within 6 months. Number seven is create a study plan. A study plan is like a roadmap to a destination of fluency. It should include daily, weekly, and monthly targets. Be realistic with your time commitment and ensure that your plan covers all aspects of language learning, like reading, writing, speaking, and listening. Consistency is key. Consistency is perhaps the most crucial element of your language learning. Even if you can only spend 20 minutes a day, make sure you stick to your schedule. Small, consistent efforts will yield better results than sporadic bursts of studying. Our next study Not the next study, actually, it's the next strategy is all about practicing speaking, which is often the biggest challenge for those not living in an English speaking country. Number 9 is speak, and of course, speak. Practicing speaking is essential for becoming fluent. Here's how you can do it. Language exchange partners. We mentioned this earlier, but it's worth repeating. Find a language exchange partner. I have a regular conversation. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's how you learn. Online conversation tutors. Many platforms offer online conversation practice with experienced English tutors. It's a great way to receive feedback and improve your pronunciation. Record yourself. Record yourself speaking in English and play it back. This can help you identify areas that need improvement. Join online forums and discussion groups. There are countless online forums and discussion groups where people converse in English about various topics. Join these, participate actively. Number 10 is mimic native pronunciation. English pronunciation can be tricky, especially if it's vastly different from your native language. To improve your pronunciation, listen actively. Pay close attention to native English speakers' pronunciation. Mimic the way they speak and their intonation. Phonetic transcriptions. Learn the International Phonetic Alphabet, that's IPA, to understand how English words are pronounced. Tongue twisters and accent reduction exercises. Practice tongue twisters and accent reduction exercises to improve your articulation. Now let's talk about improving your writing skills, an essential component of fluency. Number 11 is keep a journal. Keeping a journal in English is a fantastic way to practice writing. Write about your day, your thoughts, or any topic that interests you. Don't worry too much about grammar and vocabulary initially. The goal is to get your thoughts down on paper. Number 12 is take online writing courses. If you want to improve your writing skills more formally, consider enrolling in online writing courses. These courses can help you with various types of writing, from creative writing to academic essays. Number 13 is proofread and edit your work. After writing, make it a habit to proofread and edit your work. You can use tools like Grammarly or seek feedback from native English speakers. Number 14, practice formal and informal writing. English proficiency involves both formal and informal writing practice. Practice writing emails, essays and reports, as well as text messages, social media posts, and casual blog entries. Now let's address a topic that often worries language learners: grammar and vocabulary. Number 15 is build your vocabulary. A rich vocabulary is a cornerstone of language fluency. Here's how you can build it. Word a day challenge. Learn a new word every day and use it in a sentence. Flashcards. Create flashcards with new words and their meanings. You can use apps like Anki to help with this. Read widely. As mentioned earlier, reading is a fantastic way to encounter new vocabulary in context. Number 16, master English grammar. Grammar is another critical aspect of language learning. To improve your grammar, online grammar exercises. There are plenty of online resources that provide grammar exercises and quizzes. Websites like Grammarly or Purdue OWL are great starting points. Grammar books. Invest in a good grammar book and work through it systematically. Books like English Grammar in Use by Raymond Murphy are highly recommended. Number 17, learn idioms and expressions. Idioms and expressions are a fun way to sound more like a native speaker. There are many resources available that focus solely on English idiomatic expressions. Now let's talk about building a community and gaining a real-world experience with the language. 18 is join online English communities. Online communities such as English learning forums or social media groups can be a great source of support and inspiration. Join discussions, ask questions, and share your progress. Number 19, attend language and cultural events. If you live in a city with a diverse population, you might find language and cultural events where you can practice your English. These can include international festivals, language meetups, or cultural exhibitions. Number 20, volunteer or work in an English-speaking environment. If possible, Try to volunteer or work in an English speaking environment. It could be a multinational company, an NGO, or even a tourist area. The more you immerse yourself in such environments, the more natural your language acquisition will be. As I approach the end of this episode, let me leave you with some final thoughts and encouragement, patience, and perseverance. Language learning is a journey, not a destination. It takes time, effort, and patience, of course. You will have moments of frustration. Sometimes you might scratch your head. But don't give up. Remember why you started this journey in this first place. Celebrate small wins. Celebrate every milestone, no matter how small, whether it's successfully ordering a meal in English at a restaurant or understanding a complex movie scene. These wins keep you motivated. Learn from your mistakes. Mistakes, I would say, are a natural part of learning process. Don't be afraid to make them. They're valuable opportunity for growth. Stay motivated. Find what motivates you, whether it's a dream job, maybe travel, or simply the joy of mastering a new language. Keep that motivation alive. Come in. Enjoy the journey. Remember that learning a language is an incredible journey that can be both challenging and incredibly rewarding. Enjoy every step of it. And there you have it, dear listeners. You don't need to be in an English speaking country to become fluent in English. With dedication, practice, and the right strategies, you can achieve your goal in no matter where you are. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Loving English. If you found this episode helpful, please share it with your friends and fellow language learners. And don't forget to subscribe for more language tips and inspiration. Until next time, keep loving English and keep learning.